I'm back with the next chapter of Junie B. Jones and that Meanie Jim's birthday. And today we are on chapter 6 of our book. So, we last left Junie B. where she was trying her best to get an invitation to Jim's birthday. But Jim wasn't giving her one. Do you remember that? He was inviting everyone but Junie B. So Junie B decided to steal one from Crybaby William. And if you remember, did that work? It did not. Her teacher caught her and she had to give the invitation back. So that's where we stopped. Let's dive into chapter 6. It's called Daydreaming. Mrs. took attendance. Attendance is when you say, I'm here, except if you're not here, you have to be quiet. Also, we said, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. We do that at school too. That is called opening ceremonies, I think. After that, we sat down and Mrs. passed out our workbooks. She told us the pages to turn to. It was work about different kinds of shapes, like circles and squares and triangles. I'm a breeze at that stuff. Only I couldn't even concentrate very good. On account of, I kept daydreaming about that birthday party. Daydreaming is just like night dreaming, only it's not night and you're not asleep and you're not dreaming at all. I kept on thinking about how everybody was going to that party, only not me. I was the only one in all of room 9. I wish Lucille and Grace weren't going too, I thought to myself, because that would be nice sports of them. After a while, I tapped on Lucille. You are my bestest good friend, I told her. Lucille smiled at me. You are my bestest good friend too, she said. I touched her new dress. You look very precious today, I said. Lucille fluffed herself. Why, thank you. You look very precious today too, she said back. I touched her fingernails with polish on them. I wish you and me could be twins, I said. Me too. I wish you and me could be twins too, she said. Just then, my whole face got happy. Lucille, I just thought of something. You and me can pretend we are twins, and we can do everything just the same. And so on Saturday, you can come to my house, and I will put nail polish on my nails just like you, and you will stay home from that birthday party, just like me. Lucille didn't say anything back. I tapped on her. How come you're not talking, twin? I said. How come you're not saying anything back? 'Cause I want to go to the party, that's why, said Lucille. I did a huffy breath at her. Yes, Lucille, I know you want to go to the party. But now you and me are twins, and twins have to do everything just the same. And so if I don't go to the party, then you can't go to the party too, on account of, that's the twin rules. No, it's not, said Lucille. My cousins are twins, and one is a boy and one is a girl, and they don't do anything alike. I jumped up from my chair. Yeah, only, that's not the kind of twin I want to be, madam, I yelled. Mrs. snapped her fingers real loud at me. Sit down, she hollered. Just then, the Jim that I hate turned around in his chair, and he laughed real mean at me, 'cause I was in trouble. Again. Turn around, you fatty head, I said. Only he didn't turn around, and so that's how come I had to run to his table, and I had to turn around his head for him. Junie B. Jones, shouted Mrs. What are you doing? I'm turning around his fatty head, I explained. Mrs. hurried to where I was. Then she quick took my arm and she marched me into the hall. She pointed to the principal's office. Go, she said, real angry. I did a gulp. Yeah, only I'm not actually supposed to go there anymore, I said, 'cause me and Mother had a talk about it, and she said for me not to get sent there again. Mrs. face got red as a tomato. She started counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's how come I hurried up and walked, 'cause teachers who count numbers are the scariest kind there is. And there's a picture in this chapter for you to see. And it's kind of funny. You can see Lucille sitting at her desk and an empty chair next to Lucille, which is where Junie B would be sitting. And you can see Junie B trying to turn Meanie Jim's head around. And you can see Mrs. trying to pull Junie B away from Meanie Jim. So here's the picture. And that is the end of chapter 6. We will do chapter 7 tomorrow. I'll see you next time. Bye!